Okay. Hello there. uh, Welcome to this special episode, How to Fire Your Guides. I fired mine, but it didn't really, yeah, I'm gonna keep firing them until they go away. But I'm kind of frustrated when I'm gonna get, I don't know, I guess you could get it to a point where you just kind of get sick of the routine. They get kind of lazy, so it's like, just fire them. So, I'm gonna go into how I did it. Of course, they're still here. So my firing isn't working as well as I'd like it to. But that's all right. A new guy did come in positively. Nothing weird. One that I was already familiar with. Her name is Sylvia. Just leave it at that. I believe there are other lifetimes she didn't really fulfill everything that she was intended to fulfill. So, like a spiritual energy that, at least this one is a spiritual teacher from the past. I would say ancient past also. Yeah, always been in spirituality. So she sort of came in as I just got frustrated. I'm I'm tired of it. It's like, it's a lot of indoor stuff, like stuff I don't want to bring out to everybody. But you know what? It's like I just fired them. Like I just got enough of them. So some of them say smart ass things, and they say they're still here and they're on the chopping block. So basically, a way I looked at it is I put like a light around myself, like a wall around these guides, and allowed new ones to come in. And that's when Sylvia showed up. I was trying to get Walt Disney to help me, but he doesn't do that kind of stuff. I'm not sure that's going to help me all that much either. Abraham Lincoln, I don't think that's going to work either. All of a sudden, I'm buying really big hats. But it's basically like spiritual teachers of the past. Yeshua, I'm not sure if he does those type of things, but those are in the spiritual, that some of you are aware of. I'm not thinking of any of them, but I would definitely, that is one way to bring in one of those guys to help you. As I threw all my guys out the window, I got new ones. I believe mine are still around, but they're kind of like they're not in a good spot. I'm just gonna. It's the same old routine over and over, and and some of them say smart ass things like, you know what, that she no, you gotta go. It's like that's not right. It's like, you gotta teach these. I mean, this is your space. You can't let them do this stuff. I mean, if they're gonna be lazy and just even Apollo, it threw his ass out too. It's like he doesn't say a whole lot. I just threw his ass out. So I'm tired of this. He might be still there, but I put him in the corner. Put them all in the corner. Sylvia's here, and I think that she's the only one. So, I mean, she's working through them, but she is kind of here. Like even Gabrielle threw her ass out too. I had enough. It's like she's doing the same thing too. It's like they're playing the same violin over and over again. It's like you need guys to work with you instead of just being a pain in the ass. So I recommend firing them. Surround yourself with a lot. You gotta know what you're doing, of course. Some people change their names, which is weird. Like they add like an eater name. It's like Ivan eats or whatever. So I'm not doing anything like that. You don't have to do what you feel. If you don't feel comfortable firing guides, probably shouldn't. But you should go into a meditation. I didn't go into meditation. I'm done with it. I'll go into meditation. I'll be throwing them out. It's like, and then they'll say you don't know what you're talking about and all that nonsense. It's like, you know what? From what your results have been recently, no thanks. So that's how I operate. So I feel pretty good about it. And sometimes it's for the best because it does help you go into another direction, possibly. And sometimes it's always meant to be also. So you might feel like you're doing all this like, wow, I'm cool, but actually it was a time for it anyway. So there's that also. But yeah, guys can get really lazy, and I know it's like you need another job to deal with it, and it's like who has that? So at least I'll put that out there. How to fire your guides? Obviously, center yourself with the lights. I've had this is not something I do often, but I'm fed up with them. They're just screwing around. Here, I'm making a video of it too. I don't care. And they say all these not so friendly things. I mean, these are guides, and it's like, well, the other side isn't as perfect as it might seem. And even someone like myself have had difficulties with guides. And they work with it, but sometimes they get kind of fed up with them. It's like, when are you going to start helping? It's like, I don't know what they're doing all day. It's easy for them to say some of these things because life is giving them everything that they need. I have to say I need everything I need, but sometimes they're not as helpful as they might think. I have Zeta guides too. I'm not firing them. But my spirit guides that don't have a real day job or never had one, put them on the chopping block. Yeah, the alien ones I don't fire. Of course, but the ones in heaven that are kind of a pain in the ass, yeah. It's not as perfect there as you might think. From my experience. I mean, look how it is here. It's a pain in the ass here. You don't think that transitions over there? It does. So that has to be, as we clear our stuff out, over there it's got to clear out too. Some people connect to the other side and they feel like, what is this drama? I don't think you're hallucinating. I think it's there. I don't connect to it very often, but sometimes I might take a bowling ball and just run it down the lane and just knock them all out. It's like, I'm tired of this. Like, they think they're all smart and whatever it is, like, I'm tired of it. I won't be part of their politics. This world has got to go through healing, and so does over there. Both of them need a healing. I know it's like perfect there, blah, 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 but a lot of them are not really with it mentally, as you see it is here. So I always felt like if this place is screwed up, heaven's got to be just as messed up as this place. In some ways it is. Not entirely, but it's got its issues. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's like, you go to, just either way. I feel better about it. I'm getting my new transition team. And I have Zetas around me. I don't fire them. I don't fire the good ones, only the crap. I'm just throwing out the crap. And I don't think Apollo hasn't said anything. He's just super quiet. I fired his ass. It's like, I'm tired of it. Well, they need to go through negotiations and get themselves together over there. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know. Sometimes you just got to wonder what these beings are. Some people say, oh, you can't do that. You know what? We are crawling out of a cesspool called reality here, and you need all the help you can get. And I think even guides get affected by this world, and they do. And they get kind of pulled into this nonsense called our reality to a certain degree, not fully, but if some guides go into a shopaholic situation, it's like, that's not right. So sometimes it's good for a new transition. You want a new transition, get rid of them. Go by what you feel, of course. Don't feel anybody pressure. It's something you got to do what feels right for you. Basically, I just said, that's it. I've had it. So I just put a wall around myself. I got rid of the ones. Obviously, they're still around, but they're all kind of shaken up. I even got some not so friendly words back. It's like, geez, really? So is it that friendly over there? And I don't know if these are dark entities. You're just assholes. I piss them off. I know how to do it. I believe I'm not the only one out there here who can do that. But they do get, I think they get pissed. I think so. They're connected to our energy, so they can get like, only ones that are connected to our energy. The other ones are kind of like, I'm not sure what's going on over there. Sometimes you just gotta wonder. It's like, are you guys really are you guys sure you know what you're doing over there? This place shows that you don't. It's like, when you look at this world, it's like, I don't think they know what they're doing. It's like, you have Philadelphia tear itself apart because they won. And we ask for help. We don't get any. Not really. So, either way, I figured I'd throw that out there. Fire your guides is definitely Not taking it lightly. It's very important, but I think it's easy. Like I said, a lot of mine step back. They're pissed. Some of them are. I don't care. So you know what? You get kind of tired of stupid. I mean, if they have something good to say, I'll bring that in. If they're gonna be kind of useless, goodbye. So I feel like ruckus going on, and I'm glad. I'll just keep firing them until I get some help here. No problem there. I don't care. They say they don't know what you're talking about. They give you all that nonsense. And it's like when I look at their report card, it's like there's nothing there. It's like fired. It's like just keep fired. It's like, this is what you've done this week? Fired. That simple. Yeah, I'm serious. The angelic report card is like, is this what you did this week? Are you serious? No, goodbye. It's like some people want to be really nice and friendly with them. It's like, you know what? How long do you need to do that before it's like, you know what? I'm not seeing any progress here. See ya. No, see ya. I'm not getting any messages. I'm not getting anything. Bye. So it happens. So it has to do with a lot of things behind the scenes. And I think also there's a time for it. So, and with that, we have, look, new stuff going on here. Okay, this is ivantower.com. What should I say here? I do have a new site that's in the process of coming in. It's not fully been activated, but we'll go through this anyway, just for the sake of it. We have private sessions here. This week is pretty much open. Yeah, I've got my new guides, new connections. Should be good. Google Hangouts, Skype, Zoom, and channeling by phone. And yeah, you can see my schedule here. We have gift cards. And with this, we'll help with a new connection, new everything. Let's put it that way. I also have a store here that will be available, well, until tomorrow. I'll wait tomorrow. And yeah, usually it's 1 to 10. I want to say 1 to 10 days. I'm getting better, as you can tell. I'm a lot better now, so that's looking good. We have about page, donate page, contact, and other stuff. We have also Spirit Social. Oh yeah, we have. Mind is going crazy here. We have a Jake comic here, and we have Oracle cards here, and that'll be transitioned to the new site eventually. We have Spirit Social, submit a question, healing, past life regression. Message from Yeshua, channel consulting, 5-minute healing. One question for a day, chakra healing from days, angelic reiki from Miguel, healing from Nick, and ask a question from Yosium and other. This is all her services here. So thank you for your support. And also we have a reveal, the new site. I was going to go, well, I'll go into that in a second, but this is what the new site is going to look like. So they have private sessions and shop here, and you can enter the main page. And let's see, we'll go to the private session page first. Oh yeah, I don't have the store link up here. Well, we'll see. So this is what the new site, this is the old site actually that's being revamped. Yeah, you can't get to the store there. You have to go here. All right, I'll have to work on that. And this is going to be what the store looks like. And now what this is, it's going to have a store account. Now you don't necessarily have to click up here, but once you click on one of these, you go to purchase, it goes through, you can submit a question. You can submit your question or questions, and you go to purchase page. And then here, this is you can create an account basically. You receive notifications, or you have an account. If you don't, you can still create one. Yeah, the idea is for you to create an account, so now you can sign in and just go payment, review, and voila, you are done, instead of having to put in a whole bunch of information all the time. And also, it should have PayPal and Stripe also. So you have choices. It's not just going to be PayPal. So that's the reason for this switch here. So I'm using Squarespace because it's going to use WordPress, but WordPress sucks. So I'm going through a transition of moving stuff over. So this should be pretty much active sometime tomorrow. Ugh, I got too many things going on. I got too many. Anyway, I'm still working on the details of that. But yeah, the idea is for when you submit a question, it's just an easier process. So I was going to use WordPress, but WordPress is taking me like a couple of days to do something I can do on this. Like, it won't take that long at all. Nice thing is most of it's already set up. So some reason Weebly doesn't have a, like when you go to Amazon, you just create an account, then you can go and get out of there. Weebly does not have that. Squarespace does. I don't know. Weebly doesn't make any sense. And if I email them, I know what answer I'm going to get. Too bad, because that's usually what they say. So it's like, so yeah, Squarespace has taken some time to go into to give you options. First it was just Stripe, and then they added PayPal. Now they're allowing both. So that's why I never really care much for Squarespace because of that. I would have stayed there because of that, but I wanted a little bit different, and I tried other things. But now Squarespace is kind of getting there from what it seems. So it should be ready by tomorrow. The way things are going, we'll see. If not, it's not a big deal. Nice thing is I can keep the other site going, have them both running at the same time, or either way. If something doesn't work, I can always go back to the old one. So that's cool. So yeah, firing guides is I make a choice sometimes. Yeah, I have reasons behind it, but it doesn't need to be fully brought out. Just personal reasons. There's a lot of stuff just behind the scenes I don't want to go into. Another thing, the reason why I talk about I don't know if I made a video about it, but anyway, we'll skip that. But as for, sometimes I forget what I said a couple of days ago, but anyway. Yeah, firing your guys is something that if you know guys aren't talking to you, maybe it's time to let them go. Not everybody's ready for that, so don't feel like it pressure you to do anything like that. But for me, I'm just got about enough of it. So they got a little bit too comfortable. They say kind of smart ass things sometimes. I'm just not into that. Yeah, it's just not. I've had somebody tell me that she did a meditation, her guides came to me and they apologized for how much they suck. I'm serious. So these beings are not perfect. You might act like they are, but a lot of them suck ass. Some are just assholes. I mean, the way I look at it, and they get pissed when I say that. I don't care. Some of them do. I mean, they connect to our energies. So they get kind of, I get, if you're going to say something that's smart ass, you can go. If I have to fight on the other side, I'll go to the other side, just clean house over there too. I'll do that too. I mean, it's like, if you guys are going to be useless, maybe you guys should need to go too. Just go to the other side, just clean out the garbage. It's like it's like, wow, you're really terrible on Earth, but we all still love you. Why were you terrible? Why were you a fucking asshole on Earth to begin with? It's like, it's like, this world is so screwed up. I think the heaven or the other side or astral, whatever you want to call it, needs a purge of its own. How are we going to heal this place if the ones over there are still full of it? That doesn't work. You got to clear this place and that place. And just the way it is. Of course, you probably don't like me here saying that, but too bad. Most of those in third dimension don't understand any of this. They're still, the big kids, the big cars, I don't know what that is. Never connected to it. More power to you. That's not what life's about. It's about becoming less a part of the prison. To be free, to do whatever you want, live in harmony, it does exist. Obviously, not everybody's perfect, but if there is a problem, we can solve it with peace instead of rioting and having Nancy Pelosi stand for 8 hours talking about nonsense. I mean, she's an ultimate sellout. I mean, maybe I don't know what that is, trying to be known for something other than being like a creature of the night. So that's fine. So anyway, enough of that. Yeah, SpaceX just had I guess they shot a rocket into space for no reason, or they did had a reason for it, and more power to them. They had like a little rock star at the a car at the end of it. That was pretty neat. If you look up SpaceX, you'll see it. That was cool, but either way, we're going into the space age eventually, and that's good. Whatever progress, we'll take whatever we can get. I think also there will be space jobs eventually. For janitors and stuff like that eventually. I mean, if you don't need to go for college and get in super debt, not everybody's meant to go to college. And, it's just kind of ridiculous. The whole system is just, I mean, some people get a college degree and still can't get themselves out of a cardboard box. So, they can make themselves think they're better than everybody. Yeah, whatever you say. Everybody has their faults, so whatever. So, that's the way it is. All right, we're going to let's see, I was going to connect to somebody, Prime Credit Energies, and see what comes out for that. So that's about it as far as I got. I'm kind of worn out for that whole situation. Is anything else? No. That's about it. I think I'm making a pretty good transition. That whole WordPress thing I was trying to work on, it's just, WordPress is okay. Like WordPress.com has its potential, but I mean, I didn't use WordPress.com, but there's so much potential out there, but still, it's not easy. But WordPress, you can do other stuff. It's a blog, but you also can use it for your own personal website. I think WordPress.com, I'm looking for easy connections. WordPress is okay, but not great. GoDaddy is okay. Squarespace is all right. Weebly is okay if you're not looking for much. But yeah, it's not, the website stuff is still, the solutions of it aren't great. Like easy, you start it up, drag and drop. You're done. Go do other stuff. It still kind of sucks. Kind of pricey. Squarespace is kind of pricey for if you want just a simple page, nothing too complicated. Like if you're doing channeling, just put your payment stuff in there and leave it be. There's stuff there. I mean, GoDaddy has that kind of. Well, it does. Wix has it. Wix is probably better priced as Wix. If you're not trying to do anything too complicated, probably Wix is probably your best bet. I'm giving website advice, but Wix doesn't work for me. But Wix probably is. Yeah, that's probably the cheapest out of everything, and you have more control over it. Of course, it's kind of confusing, but there probably are simple things. GoDaddy kind of has that to a degree. Yeah, GoDaddy probably is all right. Not a whole lot to do, but if you're not looking for a whole lot, and you can call them for support, that's always nice. But yeah, they're, for a big company, GoDaddy really is not that. It's all right, but they're not exactly the most loved company, but they do have, they have phone support, so that helps if you don't know what you're doing. So either way, yeah, that just came out of nowhere, didn't it? So, all right. Anything else? No. All right, we connect to Prime Credit Energies or somebody. Yeah, this should be good. All right, much love, blessings, and here we go. Great to see you on the Prime Creator. Much love. Yes, our energy is with you always. Yes, some of you are wishing to fire your guys or rehire them or hire new ones. But this at least brings you more connected to them. As some of them do, yes, go to a lazy state of mind. They become very connected to your vibrations and do forget themselves. It does happen. Not entirely, but some do kind of transition more to the third density because this is a way for them to live into this world. Any bit to live in this world, they'll take, as they don't want to have a lifetime here, but they can live through you. And some of them do take advantage of it. And it's not always to pull them away. So sometimes, not always, it's good to do a clearing of your guides to help you on your direction. Because some of them want to continue this route, and many of you are looking for a different way to go. But also another way of connecting to your guides and reshuffle the group. As even like you have friends. Sometimes you have friends for a long time. Sometimes you have friends for a short time. Your guides are very similar to that. It is, yes, it is, some might find it difficult. It's like a marriage that needs to be broken up. As some of you just get tired of the guidance that you're not feeling like you're accomplishing what you're here to accomplish. There's nothing wrong with doing a purge. As for how successful that purge, it has to do with the councils on the other side to make the final decision of what's best for you. As a third dimensional human, you're not always easy to understand. As an astral human, yes, you are. But your third dimensional human doesn't always get the proper downloads to understand the situation. But there are times when you do get the knowledge of where you are going. Of that, a change is needed, basically. For you to basically, it's been a long time coming. It's time for you to flip the switch. As many souls are connecting more to the fourth dimensional vibration, some of you might not even need guides anymore. That is true. Some of them require guides and some do not, depending on your mission. But realize you connect to the fourth dimension, become less and less reliant on the guides and more connected to spirit. Your guides are just helping you guide because the third dimension is so thick. Now, not all beings do have guides, but just realize where you are going into the world. Some of you just need to connect to source energy as you make the change to a higher vibrational earth. Some of you feel that some of this I don't even have to say because most of you are already connected to that vibration. Realize, yes, you are tuning the earth, changing it. And with the change, you change with it. As you become less human of the third dimensional ways, much transition is needed. As yes, usually your guides are well aware they're going to be transitioned out. They still have a fuss about it. But that's still part of your process of relearning yourself. Some on this world realize that they don't have guides, but they do exist. They are around. You just don't hear them so much because you're relying more on yourself, but it does exist. As for where your earth is going is up to you, of course. But as for many of you want faster, cleaner, fourth dimensional energies, and you will receive it. As what's going on in your Washington, they're going to go through several purges. As controversies will never end. Washington, as you are, is going through a transition. So yes, expect much change throughout your year. As always, but change you will not see coming. But change is much needed. That's all I can say at this time. But as your spiritual vibrations connect more to your earth, you are rocking the cradle greatly. Yes, you will realize that many guides cannot get into full detail of what's going on because it's better to experience for us to explain it all. But also, we would like to see what you do in these transitions also, as you do too. So, of course, the future is never going to be fully revealed. So those that are saying they see this money reset and the cabal getting kicked out and so on, another pope for that matter. They are seeing what they want to see. That doesn't mean it won't happen eventually. Doesn't mean it'll happen in your lifetime, but they're also pulling it. And some are, yes, seeing a financial collapse, which I do not see myself. As there is many manipulations to cause the mind to play tricks on itself. So how you want to go about that is up to you. Where your earth is going, yes, is up to you, but many want a subtleness, a transition to higher vibrations. is to trust your energies. Even if you feel like you're not always understanding or even believe the truth, that does not mean the messages come here are not of the truth. It just means you're not resonating with it yet. As the earth goes through its purge, you will see a lot of different timelines and transitions. Not everything's always going to make sense, but eventually it will. You'd be surprised. Not every. Remember what's going on in your third dimensional earth is a transition of great negativity, of clearing it out, allowing your earth to see itself for what it is. Many of you are unzipping the third dimension so you can see the higher vibrations. You are making progress. Continue to do so. Send out your light. You're not doing this for no reason. But realize as you do this, you feel a cleanse, a transition, a vibrational change that takes you to the higher vibrations. What matters is that you are feeling better about yourself. As the earth changes, it will change with you. Not the world is not usually as advanced as its humans. As there's so many humans at a low energy, it's still catching up with them. It's going through their vibration. So many of you are advancing, yes. But advance with love, of course. As you're all learning, there's, yes, many here, yes, are feeling as if they are right and some are wrong. In my world, there's no right or wrong. There's only love. So whatever you feel, make that your truth then. Because there are always many truths. You're just connecting to the reality that is right for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. I send you energies and love. Blessings. Shall everyone have